Okay guys, we're back and let's just continue with this poem. The last um reminding Streamlight to love, I think, or to have withstood to the tests of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sinking blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calms bathing air of the pleasant, but living in the past. The light flickering, I flicker back. Okay, that's how we say interesting. Okay. I'm so sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read it. Only like half an hour. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something a little something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Zach. Really? Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it in that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Zach. Me too. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, you will know. So you should pick that one there. Okay. Right. Question mark. Zach, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? What? Harsh. What? You expected me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah. Huh? Question mark? I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, where I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Darn, where did the thing go? What the? You guys still hear me? Yeah. Haha, that's not very fair. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess it worked anyways. Anyway, you know that Yuri likes that kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. One second, I just got to plug in something because reasons. Okay. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuisances, I think. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Okay. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So, don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes, yes. The noisy neighbor an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like the film left in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched by a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too right. It wasn't too deep. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Okay. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. That was the inspiration. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say it had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influenced by my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated at a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something done on time and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. Phew, my voice. I no longer have to talk like that. Wow. Okay. This is apparently really loud for my mic. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows frown in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? It's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. I have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. So I already liked it, and Zach liked it too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but it's been a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anything soon unless I, of course, come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. It's exactly like my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... What? You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Zach appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do so klutzy. Is everything okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as that started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki? That's a little... It doesn't involve you. Wait, what? Oh. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned toward me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Zach, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poem all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Not necessarily. Your writing style is your own. You should figure that out yourself. And don't be judgmental about it. Help me explain that to her, Zach. Well, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You underestimate. You understand that, right, Zach? Well. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. I really want to agree with Yuri. If I ask Sayori for help, it's more equal. So I guess nobody's mad in the end. Natsuki glances at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turned to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friends feel like this? Zach. That's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me. Are you listening to yourself? That is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes. Stop. Line. That's funny. Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because there's their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint a beautiful picture in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... Well... Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs have always been the same. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they've always were. Big and beautiful. dot. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Sayori rushes off. She's scared out of her mind. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring right at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that kind of embarrasses me. Nah,
It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own way, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. However, how did you all feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Zach, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. ... I think to myself, did I learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Dak, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can really say I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Do you think does this kind of thing happen often? No. This is really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Well, not Yuri, at least. Not really Natsuki either, but I don't like her. Let's put it that way. I don't like her speaking her voice. I just wanted your opinion on that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Zach, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but doesn't it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah? Yeah? Let's do this. And poem! Let's see. Let me see the timing. Guess I could do the poem, then I'll have to end it there. Anime. What? Yeah, we have problem. We have problem. Adventure. Dark. Okay. Unrestrained. After image. That word. I like the word Starscape. I don't know what it means, but it sounds cool. Treasure. Wrath. Like, intellectual. Huh? Okay. Let's see, I have to finish this really fast now. Ink, that one. Daydream. Heaven sent. Let's see. Attention. Philosophy. Ambient. Melancholy. Crimson. Extraordinary and background. Okay, I shall end it there, guys. So see you guys later. And yeah, bye guys.